Hello and welcome. For this reading, we're bringing through messages from the Council of Light. For pile 1, we have a rose quartz. For pile 2, we have selenite. And for pile 3, we have this flower agate. I'll put the timestamps in the description box and I'll see you at your pile. But before I do that, I do just want to mention that I adopted a kitten. So Roswell now has a sister. Her name's Athena. So you might see extra cat stuff in the video, or you might hear them more than usual because now there's 2. And she's very playful, so she might make an appearance in the reading. Okay, I'll see you at your pile. Hi, pile 1. If you chose the rose quartz, these are your messages from the Council of Light. Let's see what they have for you. So you have key to your freedom. It says healed inner child, create inner safety, and self-kindness. I know it says key to freedom, and this card's more about like having healed and being kind to self. But I'm actually seeing this person here feeling a little bit trapped. It's almost the feeling of like feeling like you're being heavily monitored, or you can't kind of get out of this box. I'm seeing this less as an open door and more of like a box. Feeling boxed in, feeling a little bit trapped, feeling like you can't move, feeling like you're waiting for the key to freedom. There's a message here about like feeling like you're in this state of waiting to be set free. You also have surrender, release misaligned energies and retune to your truth. And you have initiation. It says deep trust, deep healing, reconnection with all. So I've talked about this before on the channel, definitely, but when we're going through an initiation phase, I find that most often it's because we're at a point in our journey where it's almost like a turning point, and our spirit guides, our ancestors, they want to step back and give us control over our choices. And sometimes that can feel a little lonely. It can feel like it's almost this feeling I'm getting from this reading of like a feeling of abandonment, but almost like being spiritually abandoned, feeling like our guidance kind of is out of reach. And I'm getting that strongly. And I do, view initiation phases. They're actually, because we've learned so much, they want to step back and give us the chance to show what we've learned. And we go through a lot of tests and tribulations. But it's because we've reached that like higher point on our path where they want to make sure that if they step back, we know how to take the reins, right? I hope that's making sense, but that's what I'm getting here. It's like if you're going through this phase of feeling like you're a little boxed in and trapped, it's because they're giving the choice to you. They're asking for you to surrender maybe into that feeling and kind of just go deep within and find how you want to move forward from here. Like if our guides weren't as close and as accessible as they are, how would you move forward? How would you choose? Here comes Athena. So I am just feeling here like they're asking for you to pave your path forward the way that you want it to go, and to not rely as heavily on their guidance at this time. It's not, I want to be very clear, it's not that they're not with you and that they're not supporting you. It's more this feeling of like you're the only one who can decide this next part of your journey and which way you want to go with it. And they'll be there to support you no matter what, but they want you to ultimately make the choice. And it's going to be different for all of you. It's not very clear to me what this choice is, but I feel like if this is resonating, you'll know what the choice is, because it's something deeply, something that's being deeply contemplated by you at this time. And there's a message here as well about confidence. So the next 2 cards we have, it says Cancer with distraction. My readings are timeless, but as I'm recording this, we do have a lot of Cancer energy going on. astrologically. So not only is the sun in Cancer, but it's also Mercury's in Cancer. And, it's like just getting ready, or no, it has just gone retrograde. So that can be an energy of, because it's Cancer and that's all about security, it can almost cause this feeling of like insecurity. So just be mindful of that, especially if you have a lot of Cancer energy in your natal chart, or if it's like aspecting your planets and positions in your birth chart negatively. It can make you kind of have this like insecure feeling. So just be mindful of that. But then you also have confidence here. And I'm seeing that that's what this phase is about. It's about building your confidence. It's about learning how to tune out distractions, learning how to kind of feel where your energy is and someone else's begins. So, like, knowing what's our energy and what's not, and not getting distracted by, the desires, the wants, the paths of other people, and really developing this confidence within to know what's right for us and what isn't, and to make those clear boundaries and decisions. You also have Sacred Cave. It says spiritual growth, period of gestation and introspection. That's what I feel like this is. It's a period of like going within and really seeking to find there. You could find yourself also retreating more than usual. So if you're typically an extrovert and you like to go out and be around people, you could find yourself feeling a little more withdrawn. And again, that's that Cancer energy that's coming through in this reading. It's like the feeling of wanting to go back into our shell and kind of retreat into self or into our home. You also have moon casting, cultivation, dream work, and magic. I feel like I say this almost every single reading, but definitely pay attention to what's coming through your dreams, because our dreams are one of the most powerful ways that our spirit guides are able to reach us and to communicate. And a lot of the times it comes through with symbols and symbology, so just make sure you're writing those things down, because you might start noticing a pattern of like, you see a certain symbol in your dreams over and over again, and then something happens in your reality, and it's almost like you're getting the information in your dreams before you see it in your reality. All right, I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading with a couple white light oracle cards. We'll see what comes out. If you're interested in a personal reading, my website's below. You can book straight through there. And please don't forget to like the video if you made it this far. Ooh, you guys have Bassett, and I feel like that's all that wants to come through. So let's see. We're going to read this one out of the book. I just keep hearing hang in there too. So just make sure that you're, even if you're feeling like you're in a bit of a desert period or a dark night of the soul, that you're just, reminding yourself that this is temporary. It's not forever. This too shall pass. You've been moving so fast for so long that you're not realizing how wound up you've become. Gently unwind now to drop into a deeper, slower healing rhythm, and you will restore your body, mind, and soul. Things which seem too difficult right now shall very soon seem manageable and even pleasurable to accomplish. I would also work with this frequency of music. If you're feeling that like boxed in, trapped feeling, work with this 174 hertz. And see if that shifts some of that energy for you. I'm seeing it almost like lifting density out of your energy. So I'm going to leave you here, Pile 1. I hope this resonated with you, and I look forward to connecting with you in the future. Hi, Pile 2. If you chose the selenite, these are your messages from the Council of Light. So you have unlock your gifts, sacred gifts, energy senses, pure love is the key. I'm feeling a lot of heart, or I was going to say crown, maybe a mixture of crown and heart. But with the selenite and the dolphins being white here, I'm feeling this like buzzing sensation in my crown chakra. I definitely feel like this pile has a lot going on with, I'm hearing their seat of divine wisdom. So A lot going on with the crown chakra right now. You could be feeling a lot of sensations on the top of your head where your crown chakra is. You could be doing extra like energy work right now on your crown chakra, but there's something here about that. Even on this next card, look, she has this like crystal ball object. It's hard to get it to focus, but it's sitting on the top of the crown there. And there's like a white lotus here. And again, like I was going to say the crown, but there's focus on the heart here too. It says the last cloak, release old identities, magnificence realized. This is really beautiful. You have integration. Forgive self and others, reunion, let go of defenses, open the door. What I'm getting with these cards for this pile, and I'm feeling it like so strongly, you have just recently, or you're about to, depending on where you are in the timeline, you're going through a major shift when it comes to your heart chakra and your crown. It's like getting your head and heart on the same page is how it's coming through. Again, like I'm feeling a lot of buzzing around the crown. And with the integration card here, what I'm getting with this is make sure that because you're getting such strong energetic activations, I'm getting that like you really need to take time to ground, especially because it's the heart and the crown chakra. Like you need to ground because those aren't the chakras that keep you grounded and stable. Those can make you feel a little bit disoriented when you're going through like a heart chakra awakening or you're getting a lot of activations around the third eye or crown. It can almost cause this like disoriented feeling. So just make sure you're taking extra steps to ground your energy because you're going through a lot energetically right now. I'm seeing this person in this crystal here, and there's like a bolt of light coming down. And everyone else is also getting activated, but it's almost like this person is taking most of it. And it's just, I'm seeing that as like you're protected through this process, but there are steps you need to take to make sure this is happening more comfortably for you. Because it can be a little bit shocking to the body to have like this major influx of light energy coming through. You also have Hercules with strength. And you have Perseus with destiny. Look at this bolt of lightning above him, or it looks like actually like wavelengths of light here, right? There's something very destined about this being a part of your path, this like beautiful integration that's happening. Again, just make sure that you're taking time out to ground your energy. And also, this is going to make you stronger. Now, if that's stronger within your physical body because it's cleansing out what needs to be cleansed, or stronger when it comes to your energetic boundaries and like maintaining your own personal energy field, it's going to be different for everyone. But there is something here where this light is actually strengthening. It could also be strengthening your psychic abilities as well. We have inner magic. And it says, your vibration is rising, power and increased energy. So, you know, the strength card and the power on this card are really intertwined, I feel. You could also be becoming very aware of your magic that you have within yourself and strengthening in that knowing and that truth. You also have kindred spirits, soul family, vibrational magnetism. I love that. Now there's two people in this like rainbow column of light as well. So you being on this path could also guide you towards kindred spirits or people who are aligned to come into your path at this time, because they're also in this very high, very high vibration and getting the same influx of light that you are. So that's so beautiful. I love it. Pile 2. Let's get you a white light oracle card to close out. Oh my God. You guys have Bassett. That's so funny because for pile 1, that also popped out. And this reading is just night and day different from that first reading, but I feel like Bassett really wants to be out and be known today. So I would work with this 174 hertz frequency, and that might assist you with the integration process is what I'm getting here. That's like the cat purr frequency, right? That's very healing to the body. So it might help you like get back into your body through this integration phase. You've been moving so fast for so long that you're not realizing how wound up you've become. Gently unwind now to drop into a deeper, slower rhythm, and you will restore your body, mind, and soul. Things which seem too difficult right now shall soon seem very manageable and even pleasurable to accomplish. So beautiful. I would definitely look into working with Bassett as well, the goddess, if you feel guided to that. I'm getting that strongly here. I do have, I think, one Bassett reading on the channel from a long time ago, so if you're interested, you might want to see if you can find that. But I'm going to go ahead and leave you here. Please do like the video if you made it this far, and if you're interested in a personal reading, my website's in the description box. Take care. Hi, Pile 3. If you chose the flower agate, these are your messages from the Council of Light. The kitties are pretty close to me playing in a box together, so you might hear them in the background. But we have the angelic ones. Divine healing is upon you, divine grace and divine guidance. So this, even though it's an angelic card, I always see the angels and the galactic realm very closely tied together, and I'm getting this as confirmation that if you've been feeling what feels like an angelic presence around you, you're definitely feeling angels, but it could also be star family guides coming through. We have restore, time out for you, nature and shamanic signs. Beautiful. And we have cosmic circles. Create sacred space, embrace unlimited possibilities. We also have Lemurian shaman, shadow dissolving in gaze of truth, going beyond fear and initiation. Interesting. Another pile had a message about initiation, and it felt a little bit desolate and a little bit heavy, but this actually feels more like a message about connection and how your guides are always with you, paving your path beside you. Like they're never going to do the work for us, but they can guide us through it. And I'm just getting this beautiful message that they're with you. You definitely are a starseed if that's something that you've ever questioned, which if you're on this channel, you probably already know that. But I'm also getting this connection here to the green man. The green man, look that up. But I'm getting that here, and I'm also getting a connection to dragons. And I'm getting this beautiful protective energy. It's almost like they just want you to know that they protect you like you would protect a baby on this planet. I feel like you have a very pure starseed energy about you. It's like this very beautiful, lighthearted, easily, I don't want to say easily manipulated, but it's almost like this very just pure soul on this planet. And I'm feeling this very light, very comforting energy about you. And they just want to keep that protected because there's so much density on Earth that they just want to make sure that you feel secure here and protected to go about your path, because you're meant to radiate this natural light energy to others that you interact with. And I'm getting strongly that that's why you're on this planet, and that's your mission, and it's a protected mission. But because you're so gentle and so pure, in this purest form of light coming down here, you need extra protection. So if you've been wondering if you're protected, or you've been nervous about protection, they're letting you know that you're innately protected because of the nature of your path. You also have Delphinius with love. It's like this very nurturing, very sweet, very tender energy that I'm getting. We also have generosity. And we have kingdom. So, with generosity and love, I'm feeling like these are your soul's qualities. Like you're very generous, you're very loving, you're very tender, like I said. And this is the aspect, like you look at this lion, he looks very fierce, right? Um, I'm also getting a really strong Lyran energy from this card. So if you resonate with being a Lyran starseed or being connected to the Lyrans, I'm getting this as confirmation for you, but I'm also getting this as the energy of the guides that are protecting you. Like you have this very light, very fun, very childlike, playful energy about you, but your guides are not playing when it comes to your protection. Like they're very fierce. They're there to guard you and to ensure that your mission is protected and safe for you. You have enchanted enchanted forest, nervous system support, deep breath, and grounding. You could be very connected to the earth and to nature and feel like you're one with the earth. I'm getting this energy of being connected to the fairies as well. That could be where I'm getting this very light, very childlike energy, because you have part of like, you could have had lifetimes as fairies or something, and you're carrying that energy to your path. You also have dreamy escape, wanderlust, hidden treasures, and sojourn. You have celestial temple, dream incubation, cosmic downloads, and divine truth. Yeah, you're carrying this divine truth with you. You could be a daydreamer too with this dreamy escape card here. You could be prone to daydreaming. That could be how you manifest. So really play around with that. I'm seeing someone who can just visualize what they want, and as long as they're keeping it kind of in that like daydream energy, it will just come in naturally. You have golden hour. So positive omens and the great central sun. And you have the desert. Authentic self, transcendence, courage, and genesis. I do feel like your path takes a lot of courage. I feel like you just being here with as light hearted as your energy is, it takes a lot of courage to be here and be yourself. And they really want to encourage you to continue that, because it's just the earth needs that. There's already so much density here. There's no need to be like anyone else. They really want you to be your authentic self, because that's what your mission is. So let's go ahead and close out. I'm gonna go ahead and pull from the White Light Oracle deck, and we'll see what comes out here. Okay, interesting. The first two piles had the same card come out in both piles, but you have two cards and they're very different compared to the last reading. So we're going to read these. The Oracle of Chaldea and Seraph of 963 Hertz. Here comes Athena. So here she comes. I don't know if she'll be on camera or not. She's kind of standing right next to where I'm reading. So there she is. Okay. I'm going to read the Oracle of Chaldea first. Okay. So we have: continue on your healing journey with enthusiasm, but without forcing things to happen more quickly than feels natural. Sometimes the body will be ready to let go while the mind is still holding on. At other times, the mind may need to be patient as the body processes an experience. Trust in your own timing and rhythm. There's no need to be impatient or to judge yourself. You are summoning the spiritual fortitude to tackle an issue which has previously held you back. When the time is right, the healing shall happen more easily than if you tried to push forward prematurely. Things are going to work out. Be positive. Okay. And then we're going to read this one. move the little one. She's trying to eat the sage, so there we go. Okay. Practice connecting to the joy that is always deep within you. Pay attention to what brings you exquisite delight. If you don't know what that is, you are guided to experiment and explore. Connecting to the joyful capacity of your heart will heal so much negativity and uncertainty. Let your heart relax. Allow the spiritual grace that wishes to reorder your life to manifest its miraculous magic. Okay, that's your reading, pile 3. I truly appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I hope this reading resonated with you. And please don't forget to like the video if you made it this far. I do truly appreciate that. If you're looking for a personal reading, my website's in the description box. Take care.